Hey, what is up, guys? I am here to give you my review of another top 50 WWE Championship moments that has happened, and this match happened in 2005, and this feud was repeated, and they've had a pretty legendary, well, they had a pretty damn good feud. Um, and that match was John Cena defending the WWE Championship against JBL, which is John Bradshaw Layfield. And this match happened on Judgment Day on May 22nd, 2005. Now, what I liked, this match wasn't just any old match, it was an I Quit match. And this is after John Cena had beaten JBL at WrestleMania 21 to become the new WWE Champion. And Cena had it all then. He was on the talk shows. He had a rap movie coming out, like he was in a music video. He had a CD on the way. He had the movie The Marine 1 out. And that's when this championship was born. This championship, the Spinner Championship, and now that, as is the case, that's no longer around anymore. It didn't spin no more. So Cena made that, and JBL was sick of it. JBL did not think that John Cena was a good champion. He didn't think he was champion material. So he kept the old WWE Championship, the Undisputed Championship. I think I can show you right here. He kept this WWE Championship. So if JBL had beaten him, he would have carried this championship, and obviously we know Cena, spoiler alert, Cena did beat him and walked out with the Spinner Championship. And this match was built up very well as the I Quit match. It was built up pretty good for both these guys, because JBL talked about how he was in last ride matches with The Undertaker, in Texas Bull matches that I reviewed before with Eddie Guerrero, the barbed wire steel cage match with Big Show, but he never quit, even though he's bled, even though he's pretty much exhausted himself. He never quit, and he said that Cena himself said they never quit, and JBL said that to say I quit means that another man owns your soul. And he would go on, I didn't actually see this, but he would go on to make guys like Scotty 2 Hotty say I quit. And then the video package that they had building up, it looked like that he made like Daivari say I quit. So that's what I really liked about it. And then JBL said that he's not gonna try to pin Cena, but he said that he's gonna kick John Cena's ass. And let me get the match. And they hyped it up as two different worlds, two different lifestyles. JBL is the rich Texas / New York rich man, New Yorker who has his own business and does things old school. John Cena does things new school. Even when he came out for the entrance, he came out in a big truck, like one of those rapper trucks, and when his music would play, he had a DJ kind of like move the CD around. So that's how John Cena did his business. Well, did the things, and he even broke the lawn horns off JBL's limousine. But now let's get to the match. I've talked about the build-up. Let's get to the actual match. This was not a wrestling match, but this was a fight. This was brutality. It started out wrestling though. They did wrestle in the beginning a little bit, where Cena did a suplex from the apron to JBL inside the ring. JBL did a DDT to John Cena. John Cena did a big back body drop and then clotheslined JBL outside the ring. Then outside, Cena bounced JBL's head off the steps. Then JBL reversed John Cena's Irish whip in the barricade. Cena went over the barricade. Then they fought in the crowd for a little bit, and JBL did a spinning neck breaker to Cena in the crowd. They fought back in the ring, and JBL said that if he doesn't quit, he will end him. but Cena doesn't quit. So then JBL throws Cena into the steps. He grabs the belt. He grabs the timekeeper's belt, and he whips John Cena with it. He chokes him around. He chokes him around the steel post. Cena didn't quit though. He pulled JBL's shoulder into the steel post to get out of it, and then JBL tried to powerbomb John Cena through the table, and JBL's like, if you don't quit, your rap career, your movie career, all your whole career will end. So quit, you stupid son of a bitch. And then Cena just says, kiss my ass. And then Cena counted to a big back body drop through the Spanish announcer's table. And when JBL came down, they pointed out that his spine hit like the corner of the announcer's table of Taz and Michael Cole's because they were doing commentary. And then Cena hit JBL with a monitor. And then they went ringside. He flew over the announcers. JBL and Michael Cole. Taz and Michael Cole's announcer's table. And then JBL hit John Cena with the chair, and Cena was just bloody. Cena bled. He was like very bloody. Go watch that match. He was like covered in blood. And then JBL just kind of beat the shit out of Cena after that. He kept getting on the microphone telling him to quit. JBL would do clotheslines. He hit him with the microphone. He choked John Cena with his chain. He low blowed Cena when he fought out of it. He just did everything. He was just beating the shit out of Cena, and he talked about how he wasn't lying when he said that John Cena was gonna bleed. He bled, so quit, you punk ass bitch, and that fueled John Cena. He went off on JBL with clotheslines, arm drags. He did his comeback, and I found out that he does that sidewalk slam move. So, and then he hit the FU, but he can't win the match that way. So he couldn't do it that way. And then JBL tries to leave. He mocks Cena, flips him off. But then Cena goes on the outside to fight him. He does that sidewalk move. After he does the two shoulder blocks, that move that he does to people after his comeback. He does it to JBL on his limousine. JBL does a thumb to the eye and a swinging neck waker on the limousine. But Cena doesn't. And then JBL chokes John Cena with a cable, and Cena says he's not going to quit. He powers out of it, throws JBL into like a TV monitor that was by the crowd area, and then JBL gets busted open, and then he bounces JBL's head through the glass, one of the glass window of JBL's limousine. Irish whips him into JBL's door that he comes out of that says JBL on it, but it doesn't break, so Cena just breaks it himself. And then he goes to suplex JBL, thumbs Cena in the eye, tries to give him a suplex, but Cena counters and he suplexes JBL on the limousine. And then JBL and Cena fight to where Cena came out to that truck. They fight up there. One part JBL Cena bounced JBL's head off like one of those oxygen kind of tanks, and it goes everywhere. And then JBL DDT Cena on the truck, and then he grabs the microphone cord and he chokes Cena with that. But Cena hits him with the microphone, and JBL goes through the table that the guy was playing the DJ stuff on. And then JBL doesn't quit. JBL leaves. Cena grabs one of those steam rollers kind of things that they have on those trucks, and before Cena could do what he wanted to do, JBL quits. So because he didn't want that to happen, so he was trying to be smart. But then Cena just does what he takes the steamroller and charges JBL, and he goes through the setup that says Judgment Day, and then Cena just stands tall with both of the championships. And we know that and then after that, Cena went to Raw, and then he didn't really leave Raw except for that draft, but that doesn't count because he didn't really get to compete on SmackDown. And that started, and then Cena went on to become the biggest face of the company. Yep. that's that's cool. I really liked this match. It was very brutal, very physical. And there was more matches after this. They even had a New York City parking lot brawl after. They did a thing when Cena became the world heavyweight champion, and when Shawn Michaels was his worker. So they had a pretty good feud. I think this is probably the best match though that they had in their feud. They had good matches, but this was probably the best one. And then I really liked this match. But that's pretty much it. That was another match of the top 50s. I'm gonna leave now because I'm done talking about what I need to talk about, and I'll be back tomorrow to make another one. That's pretty much it, guys. See you later.